Yo, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know the vibes, man. How everybody out there feeling? Hope you staying warm out there, man. It's cold as looks out here. You know what I'm saying, man? Let's talk about this Sue Surf and Hitman going back and forth about different battle leagues and who's better to battle at. And Sue Surf is failing to realize it's like Surf. Like, the problem with you, Surf, is you're Surf. You've been around the game for a long time. So when you're telling people to do what you're doing, you can't really expect people to do that because you have a different way. You know what I mean? Smack has a different love for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Smack's not gonna do the same thing for no Cuban or no Luke Castro or nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really tell people to go the same path you did because that's not right. So I feel like Hitman's right. Hitman's definitely right. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, like, you can't just be sitting there and staying with one league when there's so much other opportunities out there. There's so much other ways to get money, and you're supposed to just sit around and wait for one league to hit you up. Like, that's just crazy, man. So I understand where he's coming from, Hitman, and I definitely agree with Hitman on this whole situation. And Surf always brings up money with everybody, and now all of a sudden he's talking to somebody like Hitman. And you can't do that money talk with Hitman. You just can't. Because when it comes to the money talk, Hitman's on a different level. Hitman got wilding out. Hitman got music. Hitman's doing acting. Hitman's doing a whole bunch of other stuff that Surf definitely ain't doing. And I think Surf just sometimes talks just because he has a mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even agree with half the things he says, bro. Because he says he does a whole lot, man. And it just shows all he does is cheerlead for URL, which I'm not knocking it because that's, like I said, that's his job, that's his brand, that's where he's repping, that's what he's repping, not his brand. But he don't have shares. He don't have what Hitman Holla has in RBE. Yeah, RBE doesn't have as many events, but at the end of the day, Surf, you're not battling on every single event on URL. So you act like you're battling on every single event, and you're not. So at the end of the day, I understand where Hitman Holla is coming from. So you definitely got to see where he's coming from. Surf has some good pointers, but most of the time, bro, I feel like he just talks, man. So sometimes you got to look at it and just dissect it and see what your situation is better for what you want, because not everybody's situation is the same. So that's what Surf's failing to realize. Oh, do what I do. Like, people can't do what you do. Smack's not going to let them get away with that kind of stuff. So when you're telling people to do what you're doing, is how can they do that when they don't have the same path as you have? So that's my whole take on this whole situation. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Hitman Holla. I ain't taking nothing away from Surf. They both have great points in this whole situation, but not everybody's situation is the same. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. You know the vibes, man. Let me know your opinion, what y'all think about this whole situation. Do you think Surf's right? You think Hitman's right? You think they're both right? Let me know in the comments. Y'all already know what it is. Peace.